All you got to do is get it. I'll put this bitch in park. We could do what you want to do right here at the stop sign. It's a boom. I go up there, knock on the door. So when he comes to the door, he got a pistol on him. Part of me knew he wasn't going to do shit with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And wanted to just take it from him.
You are now listening to the thoughts and sounds of IC the God King. This is the IC Experience.
Did you ever talk back to her first, or did you call him back?
I was calling her in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so after that, so I think before that, people had told me like I had kind of like somebody had said like, like their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm calling her to like,
confirm.
Right. And he picks up the phone like, and I'm like, so from that point on, it was like me and him had a problem, which I didn't really understand what the problem was about, other than it's like, okay, maybe you're overcompensating because you think I feel some kind of way about you.
So in a way, you kind of, remember you was like, hey, go find you one of your girls to stay with till I get back on my feet. You kind of like ushering him like, you want me to find a girl then?
Right.
You over there like Scarface.
Right.
Tony, go get your own girl.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I don't think it was even a thing like that was his play. I really credit that move to her. You know what I mean? Of like, okay, like, yeah, I want to get you back type shit. Like on some tit for tat type stuff. So okay, I'm gonna go fuck the janitor type shit. You know what I mean?
Not the janitor.
Yeah, like I'm gonna really stick it to you. Fuck the janitor. So that was that to me that was the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't really, if I felt like that it was not that, then I would say that. Right. You know what I mean? But it's just So
there was one point you told me that he had pulled a gun up on you. So how did that part?
Yeah, so
I'm assuming this is after the phone call.
It came in, so after the phone call, I run into him a couple times here and there, and then he always got his face turned up, acting like he really won't smoke or something. I'm like, dude, well, I don't understand what the fuck is going on right now. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I know you don't really want them problems. You know what I mean? So what are we doing? And I don't even understand what the energy for about in the first place. So it's a lot going on that I'm just like,
you really ready for him to step to it and say what it is? Or you just like confused? And
I'm just confused. Right. I just see what you want. It's like you dealing with one of them agents out of the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me and you sitting here right now, and I start trying to choke you. You gonna have to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Your weapon. You like, hold on, man. I ain't gonna have to come to this. But goddamn, man.
That was a good analogy. That was a good one.
Right.
So okay. So you done seen him out a couple of times, and then what happened?
Yeah, so one time I'm in the neighborhood, right? Because they ended up having a place like right around the corner from like my baby mama and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just coming through the neighborhood over there like this on a totally, and this time I done moved to the A and everything. I'm just coming back visiting.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm riding through the neighborhood. I see her. So then I find out they in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? And so I see her, and I stop and try to like talk to her, but she acting weird and shit. I'm like, I don't know. She looking at the license plate and shit. I'm like, I don't know. This be talking about like calling the police or what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what she on right now. So I just said, what's up? Pull it off. Boom. You know what I mean? And then so I'm coming through the neighborhood one day now. She did hit me up. You know what I'm saying? She did hit me up. I went, linked up, and she showed me she was, you know what I mean? She was ready to come back home.
Right.
I'm
completely satisfied.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She ready to come back home,
Okay.
So boom. So so that's going on, right? I don't know what his situation is.
I know a nigga like you ain't even worried.
I ain't even asking about it. That's right. That shit wasn't never my problem in the first place. That's why I don't understand what the fuck he mad at me about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not that it's not like I whatever you want, we could be on that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I still just don't get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
want some answers.
Right. It just ain't making no sense to me. Like that ain't like I don't be on that, and niggas around me don't be on that. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to get an understanding of like where are you coming from with this, bro? You know what I mean? But
so you pull in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I pull in the neighborhood. Back
home, and then I guess he found out about it.
I don't know if he found out about it or what. I guess they was going through it at the time, but I see him in the neighborhood. So, and he got his face turned up at me and shit, pull up on like the side of, cause I'm in the Jeep with the doors off and shit, you know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean? Yeah, so he pulls up on me like, like what? And I'm like, bro, what do you want to do? Like, bitch, I don't even got no dough on here. Like, all you got to do is get it. I'll put this bitch in park. We could do what you want to do right here at the stop sign.
God damn.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I go in and give it to you. You know what I mean?
He pull up, then he just leave.
He pulls up, shoots, it rolls down the window, like he about to say something, don't really say nothing, but turn his face up, boom, pull off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go in and get his nigga. So boom, I see where he pulled up at. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he pulled up to my partner house. You know what I mean? Right? But they at the time, I don't know what their situation is now, but at the time they were locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like they were fucking with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he runs up, boom, I go up there, knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? Another nigga comes to the door like that. I like, man, bro, you know what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
What a nigga
so, right, so he like, all right, hold on. You know what I mean? So boom, I'm out there in the front pacing. You know what I mean? Just get it.
I done spared you too many times.
I
done gave you too many chances, baby.
Right. Way too many. You know? So boom, he run out there. So when he comes to the door, he got a pistol on him. You know what I mean? In the hand. You know what I mean? Look.
Was it an automatic or like a 6-shot? Or you don't remember?
It was an automatic.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an automatic. A little rusty, little piece of shit for real. You know what I mean?
So when you seen it, did your heart drop, or you was like, what you gonna do with that? Except make me more angrier.
Part of me knew he wasn't gonna do shit with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And wanted to just take it from him. That's what part of me wanted to do. Just show him how much. Right, just show him how much of a bitch he is.
Hurt somebody.
Right.
Playing around.
And take that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, yeah, like, shit could go left. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you be locked in then.
Right. And I'm damn near out of pocket for
even coming up.
Right. For you done went in the house, I done came up, not, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, and I got the strap in the car now. Now I got the big 4/5 6 sour black ops extendo clip red beam with the tactical light on it and all of that shit. You know what I mean?
Call of Duty.
Like I got everything but a grenade on this, but a rocket launch on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, like I'm not here for all of that, bro. If you got a problem, that's what I'm here to address.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care enough about it.
What happened? He got the gun, and then what? Does he say anything?
I don't really remember him saying too much. You know
where was the people that was like, oh, you looking for such and such? 1 second, please. What were they doing?
They was probably standing at the door. I don't even know, bro.
So he pulled the gun out, and then you kind of just back away? Or...
I'm like, oh, fuck, nigga, you got to bring a gun?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Put the gun down. Put the fucking gun down.
What did he say? Did he say, or he just...
Oh, I ain't putting shit down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, put the gun down. You know what I mean?
Right.
You pussy.